Well, there it is. Hello there, Witty here. Welcome to Warcraft Reforged Azure Glade Tower Defense, an old school Blizzard tower defense map made many years ago, but we're testing it out in the Warcraft Reforged editor. That's how we're loading this up. And this is a tower defense where you have different types of towers. The basic ones, fire, frost, thunder, and then there's some chaos damage towers. And you got to defend versus creatures that spawn on this left-hand side, depending on where you are on the map. If you're just playing single player, you only have to deal with creatures that spawn over here. And they will make their way through the path until they reach their final destination. Sacred Tree Shrine, which teleports them to the World Tree, and then they will corrupt the World Tree. So you can afford to leak, you just can't afford to leak until 100% corruption, because then you'll lose the map. So we got the first level starting off in 20 seconds. On top of the different type of builders that you can produce, poison as well, you have units that can cast slow and just do good damage, and heroes. This guy's bugged and doesn't do any damage, which is a real shame because it would be really nice to whack a bunch of agility tomes and such on him, because when the creatures are killed, they actually drop items like tomes and claws of attack and stuff like that. But this guy does 0 damage unless you're standing exactly on top of the mob, which you're not going to be doing because he's got 1000 range. Way too much hard work to make him manually stand on top of every single mob. Azure Witch has a higher base damage than Tiger Priestess, but Tiger Priestess has crit. But I think the Azure Witch is better because they both got basically the same attack rate. We're going to focus these lizards because in this version, some things are tougher than they are in the classic version. For example, these lizards, you just saw a bit of it there. They have an incredibly high health regeneration, so you pretty much have to one-shot them, otherwise you won't get past them. I'm going to make sure I build a lot here, to be honest, otherwise I'm just going to leak.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
It's very difficult, because some of the creatures that have been ported over into this version, it's the same Blizzard map, but it's just playing differently. Like at level 10, the boss levels, they have hero armor instead of heavy armor, which makes them about 5 times tankier. So this map is fairly easy in Classic. However, in this, I'm not sure if I can actually beat this map. And that includes, even if I spend all of my gold, I'm not even sure if I'll be able to beat this map. It's going to be tough, but at least I can still afford to leak. Just can't afford to leak 100%. So this is a different type of level. Some murlocs, vultures, and ogres. Pretty easy stuff. Ideally, I'll be able to get the Azure Witch soon, but I'm going to carry on upgrading to make sure I'm not going to suffer too much. We'll get a couple of guard towers as well at the back.
Your building is complete.
I need something to help fight versus the boss. So these only do 2 to 50 damage, so you want to upgrade these at least once. Right, we've got plus 500, so 500 to 600 damage, which should be enough to one-shot the tougher lizards with 300 health. Bear in mind they've got 20 armor, which is 55% damage reduction. Let's hope that this is going to be enough. If not, then oh dear. Oh, still not quite enough to one-shot. It is really tough in this version. Alright, so the next level should be the ogres again, which aren't as bad. So I might be able to not spend as much, hopefully. I'll spend a little bit, but I'm hoping that at the end of this level I might have enough gold left over to get the Naga Sea Witch, which is 225 gold. But I don't know exactly how much gold I get at the end of each level. Oh, hero armor again. He should... I don't think he has hero armor in Classic as well. I'm going to upgrade again. Sorry. I wasn't expecting Illidan. Alright, we can still damage him though. Although he is very tanky. Ah, we're getting a lot of gold for that though. So I'm going to spam for that Naga Sea Witch. So she can be popping out as soon as possible. So that wasn't actually too bad. See, you get all these drops, so you want to make use of those. And whilst we're doing that, we're just going to upgrade our towers again. Because we've got the Sea Witch coming out. I'm going to get a Malachite Shaman. He's got the poison, which is nice. But if you get the Hawk, it has slow, and slow lasts a long time. There is the Priestess, which has the ability to entangle. I'm not sure if it's still glitched in this version.
For the Empress, by your command. Brilliant.
That's agility times.
Taste my sting. I grow anxious to act.
Can't see the health. Oh god. It's so stupidly tanky.
Time is short, mortal. Is it time?
Looks like one or two might be getting through here. It's a shame.
By your command.
Come on, you can get him.
In Ashara's name.
That health regeneration. Alright, we're just going to let those two go through. Yeah! At the end of this level, hopefully I'll get enough for the Priestess of the Moon. I do. So let's upgrade the rest. Priestess of the Moon has the ability to entangle, which I think can glitch the bosses, so they don't move after that.
For the Empress.
Ideally, I didn't leak anything, but I am basically winging this because this is a much harder difficulty than Classic is. 2% corruption hopefully doesn't cost me the game. We'll see. She's sitting here waiting. She gets Brilliance Aura as well, which is really nice. And the Blink would be very useful. Here comes Priest of the Moon. So we're going to test the entangling on one of those heroes.
In Ashara's name.
We're going to turn off that.
By your command.
Because we don't need that.
Trust in my command.
I will not be trifled with.
We must act.
I grow anxious to act. Is it time?
I think we should be okay. So, there you go. So, the Brucey bonus is that that glitch actually still occurs. So for her, I'm actually going to get Brilliance Aura. So that she can regenerate mana. Because we're going to basically need a couple of these entanglings for the boss level.
Our will shall be done.
That's pretty much the best way to get through this, is to sort of entangle one or two so you can focus the other ones. And this needs to be a strong section where they get destroyed. I would get the Lich, but he doesn't do any damage, so there's a problem with that. You can get the Hawk because it has slow for the bosses, and Malachite because it's got poison, which is effectively slow. I'll just max the towers I've got there at the moment.
We are poised to strike.
I grow anxious to act.
Is it going to be lizards again? It's probably going to be bloody lizards again, isn't it?
I will not be
Yeah, it's
trifled
lizards.
with. Our will shall be done. Is it time?
Glory to the high elves. The sky is mine. Battle awaits. Let the killing begin. Ride like the wind. The sky is mine.
Our will shall be done.
Be quick, human.
Time is short, mortal. Our will shall be done. Time is short, mortal. I grow anxious to act. I will not be trifled with.
Let's come over here, put some poison down.
I do
Our will
powers are high elves.
And then we've got that one that's stuck at the start because of entangling. So the acid monolith towers, upgrade those.
Your building is
No, wait. 25 to 50 damage slow, but only 75 gold
Is complete.
improves them to 300 to 350 damage.
I
Awaits.
grow anxious to act.
Be quick, human.
And fast attack as well. So definitely worth it.
Battle
must act.
awaits.
Right. You got Stormbolt as well, but we only need the entangling.
Be quick, human.
Time is
My
short.
powers are ready. Be quick,
I
human.
grow anxious to act.
Battle awaits.
I will not
It's
be
a brilliant Sora would be useful for the slow that
My
they got.
powers are ready.
anxious to act.
Battle awaits.
Time is short.
My powers are ready.
For Natata.
Feels like there's some splash damage coming from one of these characters. It could be the Naga Sea Witch that's doing it. That'd be a bonus if that's the case. So she's an intelligence hero, but she's still going to benefit from picking up every tome in existence.
I will not be trifled with.
Be quick, human.
We could try for the Frost. However, the Frost Towers have a 3x3,
Time is short, mortal.
which means that they take up a lot of space.
Who'd you want to kill?
I could fit one here, but I don't think I can fit one here because of the position of that tree.
You call to me.
So it's... Oh, I still can't even fit one there. Unless you get one in between there or something. That's a pretty good spot. I think they got like 900 range, so they should be able to attack from there and hit here. But I'd almost want it so it's hitting earlier. Unless I get one there and like one here
More gold is
at the back.
required.
I grow anxious to act. Our will shall be done.
Right.
Brilliant.
So she's going to get all of the stats basically.
Your building is vigilant.
Because whilst I like the crit, it's a 15% chance, and you can see the damage
I will not be trifled.
is so much higher in the Naga Sea Witch. And each point, intelligence or agility, only increases the damage a tiny bit. So the base attack is way higher. The Lich has the best, but his damage doesn't actually work. So there's a problem with that.
Time is short, mortal.
My powers are ready.
Your building is complete. Goddess agreed.
I will not be trifled with.
Be quick, human.
Yeah, one of them's doing like bonus damage.
My
Ooh,
powers are ready. Ride like the wind.
Our will shall be done.
We are poised to strike.
I grow
Be
anxious to
quick,
act.
human. Winds guide me.
Is it time?
I think that's the only thing that can really save you in this TD, particularly in this harder version of Reforged.
Quick, human.
Our will shall be done.
Battle awaits.
I will not be trifled with.
Ride like the wind.
Shall be done.
Is the actual spells.
Trifled with.
When you level up the abilities, some of them are actually really good and they synergize really well. Like Earthquake synergizes incredibly well with Death and Decay, which you get from the Lich.
I will not be trifled with. I grow anxious
My
to
powers
act.
are ready.
You call to me.
I think I'm just going to get another Dragon Hawk. I'm probably just going to line up on Dragon Hawks.
I will not be trifled with.
Because I was thinking about... I'll wait until I've got almost max mana before killing this creature. I was thinking about the basic towers. Like, I'm not too keen on the gas towers. They attack incredibly slow. They got siege damage, which doesn't do much, if anything, versus hero armor. The acid towers are good. They're certainly not bad, but you only really need one. Particularly if we're only going to try to let like 1 or 2 pit lords through at a time.
Glory to the high elves.
Hammer towers have the damage. Guard towers are just like a nice little pick-off tower. Ice tower's not going to do much other than the slow. The damage is mediocre. And I'm not sure if I want to bother with the fire. It says it's got devastating area of effect, but I'm not worried about the area of effect. I'm more worried about single targets. So Emissary of Thunder is more interesting to me in that
I
respect.
grow anxious to
But these Dragon Hawks have got good damage anyway.
Battle
Our will
awaits.
shall be done. Is
Be
it
quick,
time?
human. Battle awaits.
Time is
And they've got slow, of which their mana pool is building up thanks to
I
the
grow
brilliant
anxious
Sora.
to act. I will not be
awaits.
trifled with.
We have got gold though, so let's get another one.
I grow
My
anxious.
powers
Because
are
you got to
ready.
use that food up anyway.
Our will shall be done.
Leading the way.
Time is short,
Battle
mortal.
awaits.
Taste my sting.
My powers are ready.
For not at all. Taste my sting.
This is going to take a long time, by the way.
Not be trifled.
But it should be doable, actually, if I can keep them this slow.
Powers are ready.
We must act.
Time is short, mortal.
Battle awaits.
See, look at the damage they are taking. Bear in mind that I've got like 300 damage from a lot of my characters each. They're not taking... Like, it's 200 to 300. With 20 armor, 55% damage reduction. Oh, that's the problem. I think the AoE interrupted the entangling roots. So when you hit them after they've been rooted, they move again. So one of these has got
My
splash.
powers are ready.
I will not be trifled with.
Back.
Battle awaits.
Time is short, mortal. Our
Yeah, she
will
can't have
shall
splash
be
damage because
done.
she's got the frost arrows on. So is it the priestess
I
on there?
grow anxious to act.
My powers are ready. The sky
It could just be these guys that got splash damage. It looks like they've got the splash damage actually.
I will
Right, let's
not
entangle the
be
guy at the top
trifled with.
before he gets hit by any towers.
Will shall be done. Erasasha.
Strike.
I
My
will not
powers
be
are ready.
trifled with. For not at all.
So the downside is as soon as the towers start attacking them, they're going to keep knocking them out of the entangle. So in a way, I need to stop them from reaching the towers if I can.
quick, human.
Taste my sting.
Awaits.
It's got to be the hawks that have the splash. Yeah, I mean that's a bonus. Definitely not the heroes then.
Our will.
Oh come on, where's the Syrian arrows? I should have gone level 2 Brilliant Sora, not level 2 Frost arrows. I might need to put these on like stop attack or something. I need to entangle this guy at the back
I am vigilant.
before these towers can reach, and then we can focus them down one at a time. The main thing is we can actually get through this.
Our will shall be done.
Awaits.
Right, here we go. Don't attack anymore.
To act
Don't attack anymore.
by your command.
Don't attack anymore. Shite, where are you going? You're supposed to be... Okay,
My
well...
powers are ready.
Okay, entangling's not necessarily locking them in space.
I grow
This is
anxious.
bad.
My powers are ready.
Time is short, mortal.
I'd love to.
I will not be trifled with. Is it time?
This is very bad.
Ride like
Our will shall be done.
I'm going to run out of mana as well on the Naga Sea Witch, so I don't want to go through all of that.
my powers are ready.
Have poison on at least each one if I can. So he's got poison, he's got slow, and he's slowed from the frost as well, which is really nice.
I grow
this is not how it's supposed to be when you're playing this properly. They're not supposed to have this hero armor. This hero armor makes them like... It actually makes the map pretty legitimately difficult in many aspects, whereas it's normally too easy otherwise.
time is short.
My powers are ready.
I will not be trifled with. Erasasha. For not at all.
Alright, let's focus the one at the back, because the splash will take care of the one at the front.
Human.
Yeah, I got a fair bit of gold, but we're okay now.
Is it time?
So I'm going to go back into the hawks. Actually, I might just get the hero, because at least I can level him up and get used to the wombo combo of abilities, which should help me get through the rest of this map. Manaroth's running away from me.
My powers are
He's
ready.
met his match. I would love to be able to see just how fast the creatures actually move, speed-wise. Because it says very slow, And it does the same for like attack speed, but you don't actually know the exact rate. Here comes the Lich. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for the Lich? It's got Frost Nova, Sleep, and Bash. Let's bring the Lich in, and I'll show you just how much damage he does. 510 damage to 610. And he's got very fast attack, with longer range than the other two heroes. But there is a problem. If we stand right on top of it, it takes damage. But you have to be standing within about melee range. And you're never going to do that. I'm going to try the bash though. Yeah. A bash and sleep, because at the moment the most important thing is to just CC them. It looks like bash does work. So we could get him agility tomes, theoretically, for that kind of thing. Even if he does no damage. Just a higher chance to bash. I mean, he's got very fast attack. That could be sick. But she's my main source of DPS, so I want to give her a 200 agility. The way this game works is there's an attack speed cap for agility, which is 400%. Each point of agility gives you 2% attack speed, so if you reach 200 agility, you will reach the attack speed cap. So even if you get 10 million agility, it won't increase your attack speed any further. So 200 agility is what you kind of want to aim for on anything that you want to do damage with. So Azure Witch would be 200 agility, and then this guy would get 200 agility purely just to proc the bash more often. Priest of the Moon, the agility obviously is good on her. It increases her damage and the crit. You know, I favour the CC power more than anything else. That's clearly a higher priority for me at the moment. As long as I can keep them still and not moving. Look at all those projectiles. Is that the Frost Arrow projectile? I think that's the Frost Arrow projectile. It's so beautiful. I don't want to get too many. I can go up to 40 food, but if I can get like enough to fill up the whole group, that'd be fine. See, for custom games, that'd be sweet if you could just fill all the whole group. But you can only have up to 12 units selected. There we go. I don't think there was any tomes I've missed out on. So 236 gold is a lot. Again, just get those Dragon Hawks.
I grow anxious.
Or you can just save the gold for the... I'm going to get the Cardinal Builder, actually, because he can put down the ability to detect invisible units, and I don't know when the invisible level's coming. Oh, this is a nice fast level.
Is it time?
I wonder if I'm good enough for this level. This is where having Blink would be useful as well. So we need to put down an Astral Monolith. Has the ability to detect invisible.
It has begun.
And we'll put another one over here so we can definitely see invisible units coming through the middle as well.
For my brothers, no one should be
Level 20 is the first invisible round. Oh, okay. Well, playing it safe, I suppose. Just in case.
yours to command.
Your building.
Why have I been summoned?
Why? Why?
If it pleases you. If I must.
We are poised to
I
strike.
need to put all my builders in one hotkey group as well.
What you want?
Your building.
You want axe?
Your building.
Oh, this looks problematic. Those are some fast giant ants! How are they so freaking fast?
Shall be done.
We will go with Critical Strike, even though it's kind of meh. As long as I got 1 point in Tangling Reach just to root them in the first place and bug them out, that's the main thing.
What you want?
I'm gonna get Poison.
I I do it. Dewaniwanga.
So we've got that.
What must I do?
We don't really want any more of the hammer towers and such. They're not really important enough.
Battle awaits.
I will not be trifled.
Another fast level. Don't see any big strong creatures to entangle, so I'll just entangle anything really.
Shall be done.
Wow. They are so fast.
By your command.
No one
Okay, so I don't know how long I can hold out for, but 4,000 gold is what's required to basically get the ultimate towers. So ideally, you just want to kind of cut straight to those. And each one of those costs 1,000 gold, and I'm only at 322 gold at the moment.
Be quick, human.
So I think I can carry on getting some Dragon Hawks, whilst it's still not going to sort of affect me. They're still going to be good.
Shall be done.
We'll try to slow.
I grow anxious to act.
Whoa. Ah. There's the female Death Knight, isn't it?
I will not be
What a nightmare. And we've got like a big frenzied troll.
in a sorrow's name.
Be quick, human. Ride like the wind.
Oh god. It's almost making it through.
Glory to the high elves.
I will not be trifled.
Awaits. The sky is mine.
Stop it!
Mortal.
Stop him!
Quick, human.
Is it time?
Stop him! He's so fast!
My powers are ready.
Our will shall be done.
Awaits.
Is it time? Our will shall be done.
My powers are ready.
I will not
Yikes.
be trifled with. Our will shall be done. Mortal.
I might just... Well, these cost like 750 gold and 500 gold each. I don't know whether it improves the actual effect of the slow, or whether just its damage, so it's like, meh. I'm building the slow and the poison for the poison and such. I only upgrade the poison towers because they get really good stats.
Battle awaits.
Short mortal.
High elves.
I will not be trifled.
It's got Frost Nova. Sleep. I think CC. Anything that can CC. Frost Nova's nice though.
Time is short.
My powers are ready. Winds guide me.
I will not be trifled.
That poison does some good work.
Awaits.
Our will.
My powers are ready.
I will not be trifled with.
Glory to the high elves.
I grow anxious to act.
Right.
Our
One more Dragon
shall be
Hawk.
done.
Yep, one more Dragon Hawk is on the way. I don't think I'm going to worry about the thunder and fire.
I grow
I'm just going to try to get to the, in quotation marks, good towers. Particularly because the good towers do chaos damage. And as you notice, some of these creatures have hero armor when they shouldn't. And chaos allows you to burn through hero armor. Much easier. 100% damage.
Glory to the high elves. Battle awaits. The sky is mine.
shall be done.
Be quick, human.
I grow anxious to act.
My powers are ready.
Time is
Battle
short.
awaits.
I will not be trifled.
The slow from the Dragon Hawks is life-saving. When you combine that slow with like the actual frost slow and the poison, and then there's also the Azure Witch, I think I'm going to go mana regeneration. Even though I do want the blink as well.
Our will shall be done. Is it time?
Alright, we might be in a better position now actually.
Time is short.
Because this map, in Classic at least, isn't too difficult to beat. It's pretty forgiving for the most part. And if I can just keep that up and control the creeps, I should be able to still beat it. Even with essentially less damage because of their armor types. So we definitely have ability to see invisible here and here, so that should be enough for my radius. I don't have any invisible detection at the start though.
Enlighten me. I cannot summon there. I cannot summon there.
Earthquake might be able to destroy these trees, so if I can get an ultimate.
Is it time?
My powers are ready.
I will not be trifled. Yes. Is it time?
They're not dropping many times though, are they? I was hoping to get tons of times so I could hit 200 agility, but I'm not so sure now.
Our will shall be done.
Be quick, human.
By your
Out
command.
with it.
One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hey, hey, hey. Because you can get towers that are 3 sizes big. So that should do it there.
For my brothers.
Time is short.
Battle awaits. Ride like the wind.
Your building
Those worms though.
I will not be trifled.
Are we going to have a problem, boys? Because you're looking pretty damn quick.
Be quick, human. My powers are ready.
I'm manually casting all these slows because I can't really rely on the auto cast. I don't feel like they properly cast it if I do it on auto.
Like the wind.
So poison, slowed,
Be quick, human.
have some slow there, and frost armor.
Battle awaits.
Shall be done.
We're building up the gold.
No one shall be the wiser.
I thought so.
For my brothers.
Did I do that right?
Time is short, mortal.
We must act.
You can always have a second CC,
Your building is
but her mana isn't exactly very high, is it? It's 4 intelligence. Have it as an option.
My powers are ready. The sky is mine. Winds guide me.
That splash damage is still quite monumental.
I grow anxious to act.
Do I want the frost or the higher bash? Take the frost as well. Awkward hotkey though.
Time is short.
Uh-oh. Is this invisible boss though?
Who'd you want to kill?
Call to me.
No one shall be the wiser.
Is it time?
Ang?
I will not be trifled with. Our will shall be done.
your poison struck.
Is it time? By your command.
Battle awaits.
I will not be trifled with.
My powers are ready.
I grow anxious to act. Is it time?
It's that damn hero armor again.
Anxious to act.
If we can get Earthquake and just whack down a bunch of crystal towers, we can kill them quicker at the start. So we can blast through this a bit faster. I'm playing this fairly safe, but we should be okay.
Thy bidding, so be it.
This is why I go for CC. So we can then concentrate on killing these at one at a time.
Leading the way.
Battle awaits. Ride like the wind.
Our will shall be done.
Be quick, human. My powers are ready.
I grow anxious to act. Yes. I will not be trifled with. Time is short.
Trust in my command.
Does earthquake kill trees? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. Although I'm not 100% sure. You got me questioning myself. We'll find out, but we still got to wait because I've got 3 heroes that are all sharing experience. And the creatures aren't very generous on experience considering we've had 20 waves of lots of mobs and we're still only 4-4-3. And you got to wait till level 6. It gets harder and harder.
My powers are ready. Be quick, human.
Taste my sting.
My powers are ready.
Shall be done.
It's just a shame this guy does no damage. He'd be insane. You just whack all the tomes on him.
By your command.
I'm going to try something that I don't think is going to work. But if this guy takes +1 intelligence, will he be able to do damage? Or +2 intelligence? That would have been like the sickest thing ever. There's no reason why it should work. I just thought maybe that can just take him out of his slump for some reason. Alright, you can give that back to the Legacy Witch now. It's good money. Just give him the orb. There is no orb at the moment. She's actually regenerating health because he's not doing damage. If you can bash them like permanently and stand on top of them, there's a chance. You might be thinking of Blizzard TD in terms of buying items. I don't think you can buy items for heroes on this map. You can either research technology or you can produce builders of different tower types. There's a fountain of mana for your mana regeneration, for your, which is actually kind of handy. I'm going to send my Naga Sea Witch over there. In the center, you have the tree, Energy Monolith, and Sacred Tree Shrine. And then more Fountains of Mana. If you spot a shop, let me know, but...
Is it time?
My powers are ready.
We must act.
Thy
Be
bidding.
quick, human. Battle awaits. The sky is mine. Ride like the wind. Winds guide me.
That slow is so strong. You're going to get a lot of invisible levels now. But I should have enough towers to see invisible.
I will not be trifled.
Unless I leak. Don't think there's a shop inside of here. Nope. Just a bunch of jelly mushrooms flying up. And over here, you have your technologies. Astral knowledge, fire knowledge, lightning knowledge, and of course, ice knowledge. Of course.
Our will shall be done. I will not be trifled.
I'm kind of bugged now that those 2 lizards got through and took some of the corruption, because I think I could do this with 100%, with 0% now. So it comes across, it starts off really difficult. But even then, you could probably leak all of the levels at the start and still be fine. Because once you get to this stage, it's really not too much of a problem. Because you've started to gather all of the control. The slow, the entangle, the sleep, you know, the bash.
Our will shall be done.
And of course you've got the towers as well.
I will not.
I
be
feel like
trifled
these
with.
frost arrows might be having an effect on the FPS, because it doesn't feel as smooth as it did at the start of the map.
Command.
So I might have to turn those frost arrows off,
I bid.
because they might just end up sort of lagging the map up if each one is taking up particles. But you can see where I've been.
I grow anxious to act.
Sworn to Ner'zhul.
I will not be trifled.
My powers are ready. The sky is mine.
Those are the Wild Kings.
Wind
Got more of these annoying lizards. Do they still have high health regeneration?
waits.
Yeah, they got pretty reasonable high health regeneration. But I think the regeneration rate they get at the start is like the strongest. I feel like the gameplay actually slowed down. No, it's actually on fast. It does this thing where it always goes down to 24 FPS. You can temporarily fix it, but I don't know if it truly does fix it. It's just something I do. If you come down here into full screen, whack it to like this, press OK, and I put that back into windowed full screen. Because that's how I record.
Is it time?
Whether that really makes a difference or not, I have no idea, but I do it anyway.
I will not be trifled with.
Her boobs are going up and down. So they definitely put some good effort into the ragdoll / anatomy aspect of the models.
Time is short, mortal. Yes. Our will shall be done. By your command.
But it does feel like the gameplay's slowed down a lot, doesn't it?
Brilliant.
I pressed the plus on my keyboard, but it did say it was on fast.
Grow anxious to act. Is it time?
To command.
We've almost got 4,000 gold.
I will not be trifled.
Maybe start working on those crystal towers. Look at the little toad. Sort of toadstool. Top of the mushroom. On the rocks.
Battle awaits. The sky is mine. Ride like the wind.
Is it time? For
I'll let some of them reach my towers so they can get killed by those. My FPS. It's down to 28 FPS. We could actually get into a crash eventually, because there might be like memory leaks or anything like that if the FPS keeps going down. I thought it's the frost arrows, but I have stopped those frost arrows. If the FPS keeps going down, there could be some memory leaks, which means that it might just eventually crash anyway.
I grow anxious to act.
So if it's at 28 FPS, it doesn't matter if I whack it up to 144 hertz, because you're only going to see 28 frames. I think we can make it to the end though, as long as it doesn't get too much laggier. It's your boy, Cenarius.
Time is short. By your command.
Time for a new PC upgrade. Could be. Yikes.
For the Empress.
You meant in-game? How am I supposed to upgrade in-game?
Is it time?
You mean with this? Oh, I see. Crystallis technology. Good Because you think you're paying 500, that's going to be like 750 gold. That's going to be like 1,000 gold. So you're spending a lot just to upgrade these towers that, you know, it's not really worth it. Just skip to the big guys. I see a Tauren chieftain and a sassy Sasquatch.
We are poised to strike.
Is it time?
Battle awaits. Winds guide me.
Time goes by so slowly. Time goes by so slowly. I'm not a perv, am I? Oh shit, there's a lot getting through here. We could actually have some corruption on this level. That'll teach me for messing around.
The sky is mine. Winds guide me. Be quick, human. My powers are ready. Ride like the wind. Be quick, human. Winds guide me.
I will not be trifled with. Yours to command. Is it time?
Battle awaits. Ride like the
I
wind.
grow anxious to
Trust in
act.
my command.
I don't think I can stop them all.
I will not be trifled with.
Trust in my command.
Our will shall be done. I grow anxious to act.
Winds guide
Oh, the FPS has gone right up. So if I'm outside of this set, so it's got to be those frost arrows that are doing it. I think.
I will not be trifled with.
I think it's the frost arrows.
Short mortal.
The sky is
I will not be trifled with.
He says, and then he sticks frost arrows on. But I want to kill the creature. The frost arrow effects are over here.
Is it time? Our will shall be done. Is it time? Brilliant.
No, I just had Entangle come available afterwards.
Will shall be done.
You're so cruel.
Taste my sting.
be quick,
Is
human.
it time? Our will shall be done.
Trust in my command.
Is it time? Our will shall be done.
Battle awaits.
I will not be trifled.
Onward.
Is it time? Time.
My powers are ready.
Yes.
Battle awaits.
Our
Trust
will
in my command.
shall be done. Time is short.
I love the double tomes that are just floating around.
I grow
It's the man that's in control and in charge. Nice try, Mr. Tauren.
Trust in my command.
My powers are ready.
time is short.
Poised to strike.
Those teeth are way too derpy. The Tauren deserve a little bit more respect than that.
I will not be trifled with.
Makes them look too animalistic. Their teeth are like super derp.
I am prepared.
Super derp. Super derp.
My brothers.
Time to get one of these bad boys.
Is it time?
Battle awaits.
Turn these frost arrows off.
Enlighten me.
What's this? Some agility. Don't think anything else was dropped.
Be quick, human. The sky is mine.
Oh jeez. This is where I need my ultimate. Specifically the Lich ultimate, because it does death and decay. Actual percentage damage.
My powers are ready.
Trust in my command.
Our will shall be done. Is it time?
Battle awaits. The sky is
Our
mine.
will shall be done. Brilliant.
think the floating tomes is a little bit too much. It is a little bit overkill, I will grant you that. They did really want to go over the top on a lot of these models, didn't they? And there's just too much clutter with a lot of them. No doubt about that. I like detail, but it's too much. I prefer it more simplified, but then again, that's obvious because I'm very happy with the original anyway. I've never had a problem with the original. If you guys are enjoying this, make sure to thumbs up, subscribe, helps the channel. Gives me the incentivization to carry on going and bring out this awesome content that I know you guys have just been desperate to see. Tome of Strength does absolutely nothing.
I will not be
Powers already.
Too late, already subscribed. Ah, but you're not subscribed on Twitch, are you, Flixo? Twitch.tv/Witty, where I'm recording this right now. Support your favorite streamer. Come over and subscribe. Particularly if you have Twitch Prime, because then it's free. I'm going to go with level 2 sleep, because it's cheaper.
My powers are ready.
Try turning that on autocast, but manually doing that one.
The sky is mine.
This is another tough level. Remember, it was on a similar level to this that I actually leaked.
Winds guide me.
The APM is unreal. We need to CC those Tauren chieftains, keep those at the back. Although, because they're heroes, the sleep probably doesn't last anywhere near as long.
Powers are ready.
Hey there, Thanatos, thank you very much there for the second sub. Where's my Tauren chieftains at? There's one over here, and there's one there. Keep those on lock. Try to, anyway. The Blizzard version doesn't have a simple shop. I did, however, find an old edit with different upgrades and shop. Well, the map's been changed over time by various modders and stuff like that, so there's always going to be different versions. This is the original classic version, just basically ported into the Reforged engine, which is pretty much the same game, except a little bit harder, because obviously some health regeneration numbers are off and higher than they should be, and the armor types are more difficult for certain creatures than they should be. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same thing. So even though the armor types make it a lot more difficult to do damage, the slows still exist, which makes it easier for me to just gang up on the mob whilst it can barely move. So that really helps. If I didn't have the slow, I would not be able to do this. I think I snorted a bit there. How do I get the life bars on? You can't find it in the options. Well, it changed slightly in the Reforged options, but in Classic you used to just go to menu, well, options, gameplay, then tick the button that says always show health bars. In this, it should be still under gameplay, but show unit life bars and always on.
I grow anxious to act.
I thought there'd be some more stuff. I mean, you could argue that the Priestess of the Moon should get the claws of attack. I don't know why he's got it. Oh, I was testing site. Because she has crit.
Is it time?
I am vigilant.
So theoretically, she should kind of get it. I think she should, actually.
Shall be done.
My powers are ready. Battle awaits. Winds guide me.
Can't actually pick the tomes up, though. Good game, tomes.
Powers are ready. Battle awaits.
I will not betray.
You're welcome. I can go like another food into Dragonhawk Riders, but it annoys me because I like to have 1 for my first hero, 2 for my second hero, 3 for my third hero, 4 for my units, and then 5 for my heroes plus my units. So if I get that 1 extra Dragonhawk, it just is that 1 extra one that has to have like its own separate hotkey, and I can't be bothered with that.
We are poised to strike.
There we go. She should benefit more from the crit now because of that. But I still want the Naga Sea Witch because she's got higher damage anyway, as it is to have the agility. I mean, you could do the math and maybe it works out better with the Priestess of the Moon, but I don't know. It doesn't help that these creatures are so damn tanky. My brothers. My brothers from mothers. Why is this thing so big? It's fucking massive.
I grow anxious to act.
My powers are ready.
Is it time?
What is an MNESTHES?
I will not be trifled with.
We must act.
Our will shall be done. I will not be trifled with.
Could actually leak here.
For the Empress, our will shall be done. I grow
My
anxious.
powers are ready.
We must act.
Be
I
quick,
will
humans.
not be trifled with. Time is
Battle awaits.
I grow
My powers are ready.
Is it
I am
time?
vigilant. Strike!
Our will shall be done.
Trust in my command.
I will
No!
not be trifled with. By your
I tried.
command. Is it time? I will not be trifled with.
Trust in my command.
Did I ever play Crusader Kings 2? I'm going to say no to that.
Enlighten me. More gold.
More gold is required. Just keep building these damn things.
Human.
1,000 to 3,000 damage, 2,000 range. So those could easily go here, to be honest.
Time is short.
Battle awaits.
This is going to hurt.
Winds guide me. The sky.
I think I will still leak. I need the ultimates. When you get the ultimates, you can do, like, I can get them all stacked in this position and do tons of damage.
The sky is mine.
Trust in my command. Onward!
Did I manage to entangle the Tauren Chieftain there? Because if I did, that was hella baller. Oh, hell! Alright, I deserve bonus points for that one. I managed to target the Tauren Chieftain amongst all of that. That's pretty insane.
My powers are ready.
Their armor types are heavy, but they're still incredibly strong. I don't know whether they just take incorrect values of damage or something. Maybe they're supposed to have a different armor type, I don't know. They're stupidly strong though. Stupidly strong.
My powers are ready.
Oh, we got Tornado. Well, I can get the mana for that.
Is it time? Our will shall be done.
My powers are ready. The sky is mine.
Your building is trust in my command.
Time is short.
Bloody hell.
Is it
I'm gonna have to let one of those go.
Act.
My powers are ready.
Trust in my command.
I grow anxious to act.
Battle awaits.
Our will shall be done.
Trust in my command.
Stand by the fountain.
Rifle. Got it.
I will not be trifled with. For the Empress,
Awaits.
time is short.
Why is he going the left way now?
Yes.
Well, that was easy. I'm hoping these towers are doing something, to be honest.
Is it time? I grow anxious to act.
Quick, human.
Is it time?
Trust in my
My
command.
powers are ready.
Shall be done.
Battle awaits.
I will not be
I'm going to do
trifled.
tornado.
Be quick, human. My powers are ready. Sky is mine.
Okay, just when you thought the creatures can get any bigger.
Be quick, human. Ride like the wind. The sky is mine. Ride like the wind. The sky is mine.
We got earthquake. I'm just going to use it on the trees now. Yes.
I will not be trifled with. Time is short. Our will shall be done.
Yes.
Who'd you want to kill?
Your building
I do it.
Was you are?
I will not be trifled with.
It's boss stage.
To command.
What?
Awaits.
trust in my command.
There's no way they're supposed to be that big. Was this a Star Wars movie? Definitely big lads, no doubt about that.
Is it time?
Trying to sleep them. Earthquake's almost available again. These don't seem so bad. Oh, they got medium armor and heavy armor, that's why. So these ones actually have the proper armor they should do, so you can see how much easier it is to kill these as opposed to like the Reforged other bosses.
Is it time?
Oh, they're too gross, too slimy. What is this texture that they use for these graphics? I don't like it. Like, I like the models in some respects, like they're so detailed and stuff, but they just look too... I just don't like the realistic look so much. I'm not as big a fan of it. Plus free tone to what though? To everything? Looks like everything.
I stay.
Actually cancel that. Gonna get a bit OCD up in here.
Yes.
I do it. I'd love
Are you actually gonna build?
to. I cannot summon them. I'd love to.
If that is your wish.
Your building is your building is your building
They don't all fit properly, do they? They leave some gaps. Alright. We can't be perfectly OCD then. I'm gonna put my Dragon Hawks over the Fountain of Mana.
I will
They've done a good job. I'm gonna get acid here. I'm gonna put acid here as well.
I'd love to.
So we can definitely get our poison on.
is complete.
That's triggering me a little bit.
Your building is complete.
Oh!
We must act.
Don't forget to use Earthquake again.
Your building is complete.
Shouldn't destroy my own tower.
I grow anxious to act.
Classic Priestess of the Moon. Tearing down the trees.
Is it time?
We must act.
To command.
She just hates trees.
Do you want axe?
You call to me.
We'll get the ability to see invisible
My brothers.
up in here.
It has begun.
Oh, look at that slow down. I can't even see the FPS anymore.
My powers are ready. Ride like the wind. Be quick, human.
See, Tornado's insanely strong. As if they didn't move slow enough as it is. And then they just get beaten down by these Astral Cenotales. So we might be able to speed through these levels a bit more now. Although it does take a long time to get to this point. But once you get the hero's ultimates, combination of Tornado and Earthquake. Sorry, more... Well, Tornado's good, but it can send some units up into the air, which makes them immune to damage, I think. I'm not entirely sure, actually. I very rarely use the ability. But then Death and Decay on top of that. Oh, yeah. They won't last long. So we just need to keep them slowed, basically. So I need to Earthquake here as well, and start building a whole bunch of slow around this starting area.
I am vigilant.
Earthquake's actually got a very long cooldown on it. Normally even is shorter.
Will shall be done.
Do you think the map's going to crash? Loading maps doesn't even work in this anyway. But I'll just do that. Just in case.
Battle awaits.
Looks like a fast level.
The sky is mine. Ride like the wind. Winds guide me.
I will not.
Time for another Earthquake. Let's just finish this one off for now. I'm gonna go like double slow. I'll space it out a bit though. And then maybe double poison. Just absolutely make sure they're all slowed down as best as possible. These towers are 2000 range, so they're good enough. The main thing is the slows. I can always try upgrading the slow. Upgrades all of your obelisks into obelisks of the glades, boosting their damage and area of effect size. But the area of effect, as long as you get enough of them, is large enough to hit them all. So it doesn't actually increase the slow from what it says.
Our will shall be done.
I don't think Tornado can tear down trees.
The Empress. Yes.
She says yes, I say no. Tornado certainly looks different.
Our will shall be done.
Hello there, Slim. It's moving so fast you can't even detect it with your eyes. It's a bit like helicopter blades.
My powers are ready.
It's a shame you can't... Oh, you can put them on patrol. That's nice.
Battle
Is it
awaits.
time?
This is the old Azure TD in Reforged. So this is loaded from the official Blizzard maps. Look at that slow. Just wait until I get Death and Decay up in here. It's like a choke point of death. Frost Nova. There it is. $21 gold for the baby dragon. This guy's got some nice abs. The tree's getting in the way of the abs. He's trying to make a break for it. But that poison Keeps him in check every now and then.
By your command. For the Empress.
Oh, everything feels like it's moving so slow.
Brilliant.
It's not brilliant at all.
Vigilant.
Alright, time for more earthquake.
Leading the way.
Time is short, mortal.
I am prepared. No one shall be the wiser.
Our will shall be done.
Thy bidding.
I will not be trifled. I grow anxious.
Ride like
Our will shall be done.
the sky is mine.
Can you see anything yet?
The sky is mine.
Yeah, at least these should have some splash as well, so they'll be able to burst down the creatures a bit more easily. Round 35.
I am vigilant.
Time for some more OCD towers.
I bid you.
So that. Got to get a big boy tower as well. Oh, they move so slow. That can't be right.
Be quick,
I
human.
will not be trifled with.
Reminds me of when I played Castle Fight.
We are poised to strike.
My powers are ready.
Azul.
I will not be trifled with.
That awaits. Winds guide me. Ride like
So the idea is that you play this map with like 8 players, and each player shares a lane with another player. So you'd have player 1 and 2 building to defend this side, and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, etc. And everyone's responsible for like trying to stop the creatures from reaching the middle. So it's a bit easier if you play it in single player to a degree, because you're not having to worry about other people leaking and concentrating on that. So you'd have to concentrate a lot on the mini-map with other people in case they leaked. Hello. Trying to get away, are you? It's these damn lizards again.
In Ashara's name.
Trust in my command.
Direct me.
We are poised to
I
strike.
am sworn to Azul.
be quick, human.
Oh, these lizards are too damn good.
Our will
There's a lot of corrupting lizards. Look at that level of corruption.
for the Empress. Brilliant.
I am vigilant.
Thy bidding.
Trust in my command.
I am sworn to
Our
Azul.
will shall be done.
Awaits.
Is it time? Yes.
Thy bidding. Embrace.
Oh yeah, he does no damage.
I grow anxious
Careful.
to act.
My powers are ready.
Our will shall be
What? That sleep lasts for like 2 seconds.
It is destined. Dead man walking.
It's a BS.
Direct me.
Wait, it's so tanky. It's tankier than the bosses.
We are poised to strike.
Is it time?
I am sworn to Azul.
Insufficient
Our
mana.
will
I should have slept
shall
it
be done.
and then re-entangled it and finished it off. But I didn't. I mean, it did cheat a little bit. It didn't even get close to the actual tree shrine. It sort of disappeared as soon as it reached here.
Time is short.
Awaits.
Our will shall be done.
We are poised poised to strike.
Need mana for Starfall again.
Onward.
Proper cheater.
As I thought.
My powers are ready. Ride like the wind.
I will not be trifled.
Be quick, human. Wind must guide me. The sky is mine.
That tornado is just so sick. Stop doing frost arrows now. I only did it when I sort of like needed to try to slow them down. Hello there, Holy Emperor.
Brilliant. For the Empress.
Be quick, human.
Time is short, mortal.
I know, there's not much time. Time is of the essence.
What must I do?
Out with it. It has begun. No one shall be the wiser.
What you want? I do it.
I guess I'll get a gas tower as well. I'm not too keen on them though.
I grow anxious to
My powers are ready. Wind must guide me. Ride like the wind. The sky is mine.
Not the bloody lizards.
My powers are ready.
I will not be trifled.
Be quick, human.
Gonna have to use that earthquake again. Have to pretty much use it on cooldown.
The goddess agrees. Leading the way.
Is it
Thy bidding.
Enlighten me.
I do it.
That's a given.
Gonna end up demolishing that.
Your building is complete.
Okay.
our will shall be done?
Yeah. Dinosaurs are too OP.
Sworn to Azure.
Do you want axe? Who do you want to kill?
I am prepared.
Just to be safe.
My brothers. That's a given. No one shall be the wiser. It has begun.
I grow
Your
anxious to
building is
act.
complete.
Is it time? By your command.
Direct me.
Oh, Death and Decay.
I will not be trifled.
It's time, boys.
I am
Is
vigilant.
it time?
Bidding.
For the Empress. Brilliant.
Be quick, human.
Now comes the easy mode.
The sky is mine. Ride like the wind. The sky is mine.
In a shot.
That's what we're talking about. You could actually drag it out a bit, so it's a long cooldown.
We must act.
Do you want axe?
Out with it. My brothers.
No, you can go there, that's fine.
No one shall be the wiser.
I think I've got enough invisibility detection.
That's a given.
That's one thing I don't want
Our will shall be
We
done.
are poised
to take
to
too many
strike.
risks on. Oh, it's one of these bloody levels again.
What shall be done? Is it time?
Those crystal towers do some good damage, though. Or do they? Yikes. Still not bursty enough, huh?
I will not be trusted. In the sorrows our will shall be done. I will not be trifled with.
Stick the Priestess of the Moon over here. Take the Lich over here. More mana.
Leading the way.
I grow anxious to sworn by your command.
Thy bidding.
Trust in my command. Goddess of Green.
Battle awaits.
I will not be trifled with.
We must act.
Time is short.
Damn you. Damn it, Samuel. Samuel, stop it.
Trust in my command.
Our will shall be done.
Leading the way.
My powers are ready.
I will not be trifled with. Is it time?
We must act.
Time.
That's sleep.
I will not be trifled with.
God damn you. What is wrong with that sleep? It literally lasts about 2 seconds.
I grow anxious.
Not my sleep.
Is it time?
Awaits.
Yeah, resistance skin, I guess. But even then, it's like hero plus resistance skin. Like sleep lasts longer on heroes.
I will not be
My
trifled.
powers are ready.
Time is short.
Yeah.
By
All right,
your command.
we did it, boys. It took a long time to get here, but we made it.
I will not be trifled with.
It is time.
Ride like the wind.
I got Death and Decay. I got Tornado and Earthquake all in the same spot. It's going to be boss after boss, though, once we kill these ones.
Coward, knave.
Yep. Now we got some big lads. Pale Grim, though.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy. It's your boy.
Gordo Volado. Thank you very much there for the sub, man.
Shall be done.
Uh-oh. Time to sleep slow if you can reach them. Quick little buggers.
My powers are ready.
We're just going to use the frost arrows.
Awaits.
Death and Decay, 80-second cooldown. That Entangling Roots is lasting a very long time. It's the only thing that does actually last. The sleep lasts like 2 seconds. Oh, I can make 4 more ultimate towers, you're right.
One shall rise. It has begun. That's a given.
I grow anxious to act.
I am vigilant.
Is it time?
Onward.
Our will shall be done. I will
Still
not
got this
be
cheeky chap.
trifled with.
My powers are ready.
He's actually slept and is sleeping. Oh, right. It's just those dinosaurs are really broke, basically. So, yeah, I did lose quite a bit more corruption, but still under 33%. Whatever the hell is going on with those dinosaurs in this ported version, I have no idea.
I will not be trifled with.
Oh, here he is. Now that's a boss. The size of him.
Is it time?
Tornado's going the wrong way. Who better to destroy a world tree than Archimond? Oh, that's your name, is it? The omnipotent god of the ether. Behold, ye, me now. You have destroyed my army, my precious bearers of chaos and corruption. You have profaned the nirvana of desecration. Sorry about that. The time has come for me to personally complete the task. He wants to taint us all. Damn ye! But can you defeat me? Well, I got Death and Decay up, so I might be able to.
I will not be trifled.
Oh my god!
The sky is mine. Winds guide me. Battle awaits.
You know what? This is looking troublesome. I wish I had Tornado as well. What is that health regen? I was using Death and Decay and I can't even kill him. Look, it's being used here. This health regen is just so BS. Such cheats. Gul'dan cheats. How am I supposed to... Maybe I just focus one. Can I even kill one of them? I hope they don't take too much corruption, so I might still be able to do this. Should be able to mark one, really. Use Tornado now. Wait, where'd he go? Is he up in the air?
I am sworn to
He's losing health. This one's losing health. Maybe I'll just focus this one instead. Try to keep the others slowed. Sleep is actually working on this. Got 3 stages of hero armor apparently. Didn't even know that was a thing. This sleep is so random. Sometimes it lasts, sometimes it doesn't.
My powers are ready.
Is it me or has his health gone up? I'm actually not sure if I can kill him anymore. I have got Death and Decay available, so I'll just wait for Tornado again. But I've got to make sure everything is slept before I use it. Sleep's about to run off on that guy. I'm not going to have enough mana for the thing. Yeah, he's totally cheating. Alright, Death and Decay time.
Be quick, human. Ride the lightning. Battle awaits.
Just put slow on this guy.
The sky is mine. My powers are ready.
Don't want to send him up into the air as such, I just want to slow him down. He's invulnerable now.
Trust in my command. As I thought.
Battle awaits.
It's happening!
I will not betray.
I am sworn to this.
I can't believe how long it's good today.
I am sworn to Azure.
They're healing each other. Oh. Now we know. So I need to let him get a little bit ahead, really.
My powers are ready.
Your building
Winds guide me. Ride like the
I'm trying to get mana back on the Lich.
Yours to command.
battle awaits.
This is so ridiculous.
Embrace the
Sleep now.
bidding.
Right, 2 fresh sleeps. He's going the other way. Back to him. He's like, give me that heal back. All right, we're in business, boys. I didn't think it could be done.
My powers are ready.
I will not betray.
It's happening. Death and Decay. I'm not going to use Tornado this time.
Shall be done.
That's a given. No one truly was. That's a given. It has begun.
I cannot summon there.
You ready? You ready to beat this map? Even in its most difficult of difficult modes?
Time is short, mortal.
Be quick, human.
trust
For
in my
Natata.
He doesn't look happy, does he? Looks a bit sad. Sad Archimond. Might have to do a meme where I put Archimond's face on Keanu Reeves. He is going down. No one to heal you now. If I keep the tornado like close but not actually on him, he gets the slow effect, but he just doesn't get thrown up into the air. Congratulations! You have successfully saved the Great Tree of Life from being corrupted by the vile hordes of Menesifas. You did it! You done did it. Subscribe, smash that thumbs up button, smash it beyond belief, because we did it. That was a bit trickier than it ever should have been, but still playable. Just don't use frost arrows, at least at the start, unless you absolutely have to, because it slows the game right down. GG. Thank you guys very much for watching. This has been another WTiiWarcraft playthrough of another custom game. If you have any other custom games you have in mind, feel free to suggest them in the comment section, and maybe I'll check them out as well. We did it. Cool. Thank you guys. Take care. All the best. 1 hour 32.